See, the reason why a lot of us men fail is because we're chasing women.
I used to work at a nursing home, and I remember this old man. Every time I would go visit him, I would notice that none of his family members came to check up on him. I'm talking about he didn't have a wife that came, he didn't have kids that came up there. And also, he never had any family members that called and checked up on him. So I sat down with him one day and I asked him, I'm like, man, where is your family? He was like, when he was young, he spent most of his time chasing money and chasing after different women. He said he created so many broken homes that he never got the chance to actually sit down and meet all of his children. He said he has so many kids and most of them don't even know who their daddy is. He said he wished when he was young, he wished he would have settled down with just one woman. And he said now he don't got nobody by his bedside. He said he was really that man when he was young. He said most of his friends, they ended up passing on, and most of them just stopped talking to him. He said a lot of them ended up having families, so they didn't really spend time with him that much. And that just goes to say that life is more than just chasing women and money. Because eventually, all that will come to an end. And once you get older, you never know what kind of condition you'll be in. Especially when you be in these nursing homes. It is so important to have somebody come and check up on you. And what I noticed while working there was so many men that did not have family. Nobody.
What I see and what you got to understand is when you're a young man, I believe that you should chase money, but you shouldn't chase the hoes. Leave the women alone. Really low key, you only need one, but you don't need to chase a woman. You need to get yourself situated and then you can have the right woman come into your life. See, the reason why a lot of us men fail is because we're chasing women. There's nothing wrong with going after the money, getting the bag. Nothing wrong with that. But it's definitely wrong when you spend more time trying to get girls instead of getting money. The biggest downfall of men and the reason why they don't succeed is because they're chasing women. Leave the women alone. See, men, we don't need to chase women. We need to be chasing the bag, making sure we're stable so we can have a family. One family, not multiple families, one family. See, what you guys like to do is you young men that's failing, you want to have a girl over here, girl over here, go over here, but you ain't got no money. It's always the brokest dudes that's trying to have all the girls. That's the funny thing. Chase the money, but don't chase the hoes. Make sure that you always locked in on what you're trying to do to build yourself and make yourself established. But she's right. If you're chasing women all the time and you got multiple baby mamas and kids everywhere, when you get old, they ain't gonna care about you. You just gonna be another nigga that nobody cares about. It's because you're not focused on one family. Pride yourself on one family. See, what we got to start doing today, and as young men, we got to celebrate not having baby mamas. You should be excited that you don't have a baby mama, that you have a wife and you have a family. See, some of y'all men like to go out there and push this narrative to the young men that it's cool to have multiple women and multiple kids with multiple women. That's not cool. We got to make the nuclear family cool again. We got to make that cool because that's how we create stability and that's how we have great kids. A kid that don't have their father all the time is a kid that's going to have some type of problems because they don't have that constant stability that they see every single day. But I'm telling you guys, especially as men, we are the most important piece to these kids. Kids look at us and they see stability, discipline, respect. That's what they need to get from men. So if you have multiple kids at different places, you're not being the best father to each kid that you have. See what I'm saying? But we have to, as young men, or not me, but young men coming up have to look at it and say, my goal is to only have one family. We got to stop following these rappers, these athletes that preach this, oh, have multiple baby mamas because it's not cool. It is not cool. The kids in multiple baby mama situations are the ones that will get affected the most because they don't have their father every time. But she's right. If you're going out there and chasing these women and you having kids everywhere and you not being the best father you can be, when you get old, ain't nobody gonna mess with you. Nobody will mess with you because they gonna look at you like a deadbeat dad. Yeah, you did what you can. Yeah, you paid child support, but you wasn't there every single day. It is important for a father, a man, to be around their kids every single day because you are the example that your kids are going to look up to. Yes, you have your mother, she's nurturing and all that, but the man is the one that the kids look up to every single day, and that's where they get that discipline and that structure.
Came to check up on them. Nobody came to make sure that they were being treated good. They were relying on complete strangers to make sure that they were good. He said he wished he would have had his wife and his family by his side. He always talks about how lonely he is. So be real cautious of your time when you young. Cause y'all can end up like him and have nobody by your bedside.
It's
Yo, I'm
true.
gonna keep it a beam, bro. There's to all my men out there, bro. I know she look good. I know she look fine. Sexy little, you know what I'm saying? She got the curves and everything. You feel me? She got it. She popping, you heard? She not good for you, bro. She's no bueno for you, bro. Number one, she's expensive. You don't got that much money right now. Number two, she comes with baggage. You not trying to hold nothing. You already got too much weight on your shoulders, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Speak it. Speak it.
We fail to realize, a lot of us, feel me? I ain't excluding myself. I've been shit, hey, man. But niggas fail to realize, like, yo, bro, yo, you want to deal with a bad bitch, my nigga? You want to deal with something fire, right? It's going to come with a lot, bro. And if you don't have a lot, I'm promise you, she going to dry you out of everything you have, gang. And fuck a little, you ain't going to have shit. You ain't going to have shit after you done. You ain't even going to have your life intact after you done with her. You feel what I'm saying? So, let this be a message, bro. She look fine, she look sexy, she, you know what I'm saying? She damn. But god damn, nigga, she finna, you know what I'm saying? She could ruin your life, bro. Choose wisely, bro.
That's true. You have to choose wisely. You have to choose the right one. You got to stop chasing these bad bitches because a lot of them are expensive. A lot of them don't have anything to give you. They just want to take. This is why young men shouldn't be focused on the women. Focus on your purpose. See, what we see and what I talk about in my men's league and my Patreon is that women aren't the purpose. See, that's where we get it mixed up. Oh, I want her. I want her. You making that your mission, your purpose. But what happens when you get her? You still got a whole lifetime to live and you saying, oh, I'm done. The woman's not the purpose. She's supposed to help you with your purpose. That's where a lot of young men get it mixed up. And we've all been there. I've been there. A lot of young men been there. We've all been there. And we're telling you, all the future young men coming up is she's not the goal. She's not the purpose. She's to help you achieve your purpose. That's what she was created for. But we gotta have these young men stop chasing and creating these broken homes. Because at the end of the day, when they get old, ain't nobody gonna care about them. So you gotta lock in on yourself. Make sure you're stable before you bring somebody else in. And we're not just talking about financially. We're talking about mentally, spiritually. You gotta make sure that you're locked in, that you're the foundation, because always the man is always gonna be the foundation of the home. So if you're a young man, the women will always be there. Go get your money, get your stability, get your mind right before you bring somebody in. And always, always, your one goal of your life should be having one family. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Go get our Patreon coming very soon. No Filter Morning Show coming soon. Appreciate the support. We're going to keep this thing rocking, keep it going. I'm out.